One day, as Ibrahim looked over his land, he saw 4 men dressed in white coming towards him. They had turbans on their heads and they had covered their faces. The 4 men greeted Ibrahim with a friendly peace, and he responded, "Peace." Ibrahim quickly recognized that these were special guests from their movements and speech. He decided to offer them the best hospitality he could provide. He slaughtered the fattest calf from his herd. Then he roasted the entire calf until its meat was tender. He offered the roasted meat to them. They thanked Ibrahim politely, but they didn't eat the meat. Ibrahim asked them, "Aren't you going to eat?" When he noticed that they didn't reach for the food, he felt uneasy and fearful of them. Feeling uneasy, Ibrahim glanced at Sarah, who was standing by as he had instructed, in case the guests needed anything. Then he turned back to the guests and said, "We are afraid of you." Finally, the men revealed their true identities by uncovering their faces, and Ibrahim realized they were angels. They reassured him, saying, "Don't be afraid, we have been sent to the people of Lut." The angels continued, "We have come to give you tidings of a boy endowed with knowledge who is to be born to you." He asked, "Do you give me such tidings despite my old age?" The angels reassured him, saying, "We have given you this news sincerely, so don't lose hope." Ibrahim replied, "I will never lose hope in the mercy of my nurturer." The angels said, "We give you tidings of a son who shall be called Ishaq, a prophet from among the righteous." After delivering the good news to Ibrahim, the angels explained their mission. They said, "We have been sent to punish a wicked people in the city where Lut has been sent as a messenger. The people of that city have committed grave wrongs. However, we will save Lut and his family from the punishment, except for his wife, who will be among those deserving of punishment." 9 months later, Sarah gave birth to a boy whom, in accordance with God's instructions, they named Ishaq. Later on in life, Ibrahim and Ismail, having passed one of God's most challenging tests, were now commanded with restoring the Kaaba in Mecca. Using the water from Zamzam and the abundant clay found in the area, they made mud bricks. As they built the walls up to about waist high, Ibrahim heard a voice coming from a nearby mountain. "I have something for you, entrusted to me for many years," the voice said. Ibrahim climbed the mountain and discovered the black stone hidden in one of its caves. They then placed the black stone in the eastern corner of the building, making it visible and accessible from the outside. Then they continued to build row after row. They made 2 doors, one facing northeast and the other facing southwest. Ismail had built an enclosure for his sheep. This area came to be known as Hijr Ismail and became one of the best places in the world to pray. Ibrahim used a stone, tall enough for him to stand on and extend his reach, yet small enough to be easily moved to finish building the Kaaba. After the Kaaba was completed, God commanded Ibrahim to stand in the center of the stone before coming down. The stone became soft under his feet for a moment, leaving a mark. Then it became hard again. This stone would be known to the world as Maqam Ibrahim, the station of Ibrahim. God told Ibrahim, "We designate this house as a place of pilgrimage and as a sanctuary." Ibrahim announced to the people of Mecca and to the world through them, saying, "God commands all of you to visit his house, so come. It is a blessed place and a guide for all of humanity." The people of Mecca and the nearby regions responded to Ibrahim's call and started coming for the pilgrimage. God instructed Gabriel to teach Ibrahim and Ismail the rituals of Hajj, just as he had taught Adam before. Not long after, Hajar passed away and was buried next to the Kaaba. Over the years, Ibrahim witnessed the deaths of many people around him, but the hardest of them all for him to bear was the death of Ismail. When he died, Ibrahim buried him next to his mother, Hajar. Ismail's descendants continued to rule in Mecca. When he reached the age of 175, Ibrahim's life was coming to an end. He was in Hebron at the time with Sarah and Ishaq. He told them, "My children, God has chosen this religion for you, so make sure you die in submission to him." Then he hung the vial from paradise on Ishaq's neck and instructed him to pass it on to his son when death came to him. He was buried near his home in Hebron. Ishaq died at the age of 180. He was buried near his father and succeeded by his son Yaqub.